the eye and say,
I'm never gonna be done being on it. Now welcome to the kingdom.
I don't think there's any need to repeat what Miz just called this woman.
Here comes Mrs. McMahon now.
Oh, man.
Well, you gotta wonder what's gonna be best for business tonight. What Randy Orton did to The Miz may be child's play compared to what Stephanie's about to do. Well, we already know we got 11-on-3 later tonight in a handicap elimination match. That's best for business.
I'm gonna let a lot of that slide, Miz, because I know you like to stir the pot here on Miz TV. But there's no need to berate the Big Show. I mean, your line of questioning is absolutely disrespectful, and as far as my husband and I are concerned, it's borderline slander.
really, Steph? You're gonna come out here and make veiled legal threats? I'll tell you what, you can take your legal threats and shove them straight up your ass.
Hey-oh, that's very original, Miz. Very original. Let me just say that the reason you are out here doing this to the Big Show right now is because you're living on your own cul-de-sac of disappointment. Quite frankly, you understand your own inadequacies, Miz. Given the fact that you suffered a beating at the hands of Randy Orton in this ring last week that was absolutely humiliating. You know you're not a major player, Miz. And there's nothing worse than a superstar who peaks too early. But I will say this, you do have value. You're what we call a utility player. When there's a radio show that needs an appearance early in the morning, we call the Miz. When we need someone to do an appearance in some far-off corner of the world, well, you're the guy that we call. And when there is a local supermarket that's opening that needs that extra special promotion, well, Miz, you are our guy. And it's not that we haven't given you opportunities or chances. I mean, last week the stakes couldn't have been higher. We were in your hometown. I watched your mom. I watched the look in her eye go from hope to absolute disappointment. Because you failed her. You failed your family, you failed your friends. And most importantly, Miz, you failed yourself. Randy Orton dismembered you in this ring. And once again, you just couldn't measure up. And yet, you never learn your lesson, because here you are. Well, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Miz. Big Show? Knock him out.
What? Look out!
I'm never gonna be done being on it. Now welcome to the kingdom.
Wow. Stephanie has Big Show doing some of her heavy lifting the last couple of weeks.
Miz TV is just got canceled.
Now watch this, King. Oh, man. Oh.
I guess that's what was best for business.
Well, there was no hesitation and no apology.
Watch this. I like that.
Well, Miz did say some inflammatory things about Stephanie and her
You
husband.
think? Now you realize what it is? You mess with McMahon, this is what happened to you. Simple. It's a pretty popular punch, if you ask me.
Now, speaking of popular, the popular CM Punk returns home to Chicago tonight, and he's still stinging from a bitter and humiliating yet controversial defeat at the hands of Paul Heyman 8 nights ago at Nights of Champion. And CM Punk tonight will address that situation live on Monday Night Raw.
Well, there's still time. You can go on the WWE app right now and vote for Randy Orton's opponent. Who do you want it to be? Do you want him to face Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, or Rob Van Dam? Vote now on the app. Still got time, because when we come back, we're going to find out who the WWE Universe decided is going to be Randy Orton's opponent tonight. That match is next.